Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Sports Dungeon. I'm your host, Lauren Tepper. Today, it's the show you've all been waiting for. You've waited to see his face. He's here every time. Some coaches use it as bulletin board material, as we found out. Some people just want to hear how accurate we are, and if we're wrong, they're the first ones to throw it up in our face. It's the Basketball Prediction Show. As we've talked about in the years past, though, this is a half hour is kind of hard to cram in all the schools and the classifications we got around here. So we're going to make this part one of two-part shows of the Sports Dungeon, our prediction shows. We're going to start off with the bigger classifications in the part one. I'm going to deal with Class 5A, as your hometown TV is now the TV broadcast rights of the Harrison Goblins. So we're going to talk about that first, and that'll take up a good portion of the show, and then we'll kind of move down to the Class 3A and probably Class 1A, and it'll be a two-part show. So you're going to probably see this, like I said, in over a 2-week period of time, and you can always watch us on the internet at K26TV.com. You can get both episodes in one viewing if you want. So go from there. Let's talk about things going on. Also, we'll talk a little bit about North Arkansas College. I was out there last night as they were taking on State Fair. Both teams lost. The girls' team is really, really struggling with shooting. They got good ball movement, but I tell you what, they're having a rough time putting it down the old basket. I tell you, I thought we'd see a little bit more out of that, but I know Coach Klott will have the ship turned in the right direction after the first year, and when we start looking at their regionals and districts and maybe going on to some nationals type stuff. On the boys' side, Coach Jerry Thomason still trying to mold that team together. One of their big scorers, Williams from Alma, did not play last night due to some things that need to be corrected there at North Arkansas College, and I know Coach Thomason and Coach Hodges will have that turned around, and he'll be back on the floor before we know it. That will help them, definitely. One of the things that was a bright spot last night is Blake Haney. I tell you what, Coach Thomason has been shooting his praises of how well he can shoot. And let me tell you, last night he proved it. He showed some long-range threes capabilities last night, and surely proved that he is a pure shooter last night, and we saw some good things with his ability last night. The boys team put up a big run, but they were kind of overmatched with State Fair's size. They actually had some bigger guys, and North Ark kind of struggled a little bit with some size and depth, but they did well, and they fought all the way to the end. Well, I'm going to be quiet here. We come back. Brennan and I are going to talk predictions for the upcoming 2010-2011 basketball season.